Hi, welcome back to another episode of Home Stuff Review. What should I consider when getting started in home automation? Today I will cover the very basics. There will be much more content coming for smart home, or as I usually call it, home automation. However, I know that people will come from all different experience levels, and I wanted to start with some fundamentals. If you are just getting started, or you are trying to figure out where to go next, please leave a comment below. I will answer all the comments, and I will try and help you get going in the right direction. Remember to subscribe to this channel so that you can more easily see future videos. If you press the bell icon after you subscribe, you can get a notification when a new video is uploaded. I would like to thank my subscribers. You are what it's all about, and please let me know in the comments what you need help with or what you would like to see more of. Without further ado, let's get into some of the fundamentals. Here are the first 5 steps to get started. Number 1, determine what technology you will invest in. Number 2, figure out which smart home hub supports what you want to do. Number 3, start to replace devices that you use most often. Number 4, think about which smart speaker technology you want to buy into. And number 5, grow your devices as you can afford them. Determine what technology you will invest in. Let's talk about protocols. There are many protocols that devices speak. What is a protocol? You can think of this as an electronic language that the devices speak. Some examples would be Z-Wave, Zigbee, Wi-Fi, Insteon, and so on. Hubs. Sometimes devices can talk to each other directly, at other times they need a hub to talk to each other. A couple of things you will want to consider is what kind of devices are available and what hub will be used to control them. Browse through the selection of devices, even the ones that you will not use right away. You don't necessarily need to stick with a single protocol. However, it is common that devices within the same protocol can talk with each other and react in groups. It would be ideal to at least stick within the same protocol for lighting, because that way lights can be more easily programmed into scenes. A scene is a combination of light settings that can be used for a particular situation, like watching TV, party mode, and so on. One last thing to think about for lighting specifically is whether you will replace bulbs or switches. This might especially come into play if you are a renter versus a homeowner. I will dig more into this question in a future video, or you can read the article on the website. Figure out which smart home hub supports what you want to do. Depending on which technology you start with, there may be a requirement for a specific hub. For example, if you went with Philips Hue, you'll probably start with their starter kit, which comes with a hub that speaks to their bulbs. It will also come with a mobile app to control those devices via their hub. That may not be the end of the road, however, as you may want to start getting into some smarter routines to control your devices on schedules or as a reaction to a sensor device like a door opening. For this, you might need a hub that can do a bit more, like Smartthings or HomeSeer. HomeSeer or Smartthings Hub can be a kind of super hub. For instance, a Smartthings Hub can control Z-Wave and Zigbee natively, but you can also interface to other vendors' hubs to control those devices. With HomeSeer, you can connect a controller for whatever technology you want, Z-Wave, Insteon, or so on. I use HomeSeer with a combination of protocols. My lighting and many other devices are Insteon. However, I have added devices from other protocols where needed. For example, I have Z-Wave locks. Start to replace devices that you use most often. If you're like most people, you cannot afford to deck out your entire home or apartment with smart devices. You will have to build these up over time. Therefore, think about which devices you will use most often. Very likely, this will be some lights. Pick the most common ones to automate first. You will get the most convenience from these, and you can start to see if home automation is something that appeals to you. Think about which smart speaker technology you want to buy into. There are 2 major players at this point, Amazon Echo. I can't say that one is better than the other. Therefore, it might come down to other factors. Perhaps you are bought into the ecosystem of Amazon or Google. You might have a lot of Amazon Fire devices. You might have Chromecast, Android TV, or Android Auto that you use regularly. Amazon has a bit of lead in this category, so it might have a slight advantage in the number or types of devices that work with it. But it is pretty close, so it's probably best to select the one that integrates into your ecosystem more. Grow your devices as you can afford them. As I mentioned previously, most people cannot afford to outfit all of this at once. Start to plan out your priorities. Most people will start with lights. However, there are many other smart devices to play with. Let me give you some examples. Sensors such as door sensors, motion sensors, and leak sensors. Air conditioning outlet controls and thermostats. Garage door controls. Security devices such as locks, cameras, and alarm systems. There is certainly a convenience factor to many of these devices, and sometimes you can save a bit of energy. But most of all, it is fun to see what you can come up with. So go and have fun. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything and it helps us out. If you want to know when new videos come out, be sure to click the button with the bell icon for notifications. Take care, and we'll see you in the next episode.